I got it right. Of the academic director. I'd like to say good morning to the both of you and welcome to the show this morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Let me begin with you, Professor Mamawa. Just give us a brief history of the Harvest Intercontinental American University.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, on behalf of our presiding bishop, Bishop Darlingston G. Johnson, he's the chancellor of HIAU. He's also the presiding prelate of the Harvest Intercontinental Ministries Unlimited. And this was his vision since 2018. He established the Bishop Darlingston G. Johnson education mandate. Yes, to begin tertiary education starting in Liberia. Previously, he has over, I think, 450 schools in all of the continents except the one that's uninhabitable. And you know what I'm talking about, Antarctica. Yeah, but all of the continents, yes. So he has elementary schools all the way to high schools. So his vision for HIAU, the Harvest Ministries, was to establish a university starting with his own country, mainly for the underprivileged, to give access to those who are not able to, access tertiary education, quality education. So his vision for the university has been, it's a world, he wants to create a world where no one lives or dies without access. And the key word there is access to quality education.
Okay.
So he put his education mandate together. His first head was the late Lawrence Taylor, who passed, but the current deputy chancellor is Dr. Kona Fasiya Nipe. And so the governing body is in the U.S., but we have a board of trustees, Liberia, headed by Dr. Jonathan Taylor, and Bishop Bella, of course, of the Harvest Cathedral, Councillor Charlene Brumskin, and other, what's his,
top officials.
Walker Richards, who's the engineer on the project, and others that believe in the vision. So we're here. He commissioned us, mandated us to start the process of starting this university here.
Okay.
So last year we were commissioned by the National Commission on Higher Education, licensed to offer degree programs in Liberia. And so we have the 5 blessed colleges that our academic director will be telling you about. So we started the process of preparing this actually almost 3 years ago, because, starting a university, you need all of the components, the curriculum, the personnel. So but basically, officially, we were licensed December of 2023.
Okay.
And we started
By
work
the National Commission on Higher Education.
by the National Commission on Higher Education. And we started work January 1 this year. Yes.
So as it stands, where are we with the university? What's the status right now?
Yes.
Where is it located?
Okay, so we have 2 campuses. The first campus is on the Harvest Cathedral campus. We were permitted. We have been allowed to have our classes there.
Okay.
Actually, as a matter of fact, last August, we started a college preparatory certificate program.
Okay.
And that's where we're running it. We completed cohort 1, and now we're starting cohort 2, which is about to finish at the Harvest Cathedral. So our other campus is in Chubok, Syncor, where we're constructing a building that's almost ready. It's like 90% ready for occupancy. Yes.
Okay.
So the plan is to start later on this year.
Let me come to you, Dr. Jacob. I will just say Dr. Jacob. But I mean, you are the head for academic. Tell us what's the status of that? Where are we?
Well, in terms of the academic area, we've been able to develop the curriculum for the various colleges. So we have all of those listed out. Like you heard the president mention, the 5 blessed colleges. We have the College of Business and Entrepreneurship, where we offer BA in accounting, BA in entrepreneurship, AA in entrepreneurship, and certificate program as well in entrepreneurship. and AA in economics. We also have the College of Liberal Arts and Humanities, where we offer BA in English, Fine Arts, French, social work, criminal justice, AA peace building and conflict resolution, and AA international relations and diplomacy. And finally, under that, you have the journalism. All right, and we have education. Under education, we have the early childhood education, primary education, secondary education, and we have AA in education as well. Then we have the science and tech, where you do information technology, biology, and environmental science, civil engineering, electrical engineering, nursing, medical laboratory, health administration, and public works. Then we have the area that deals with the church, that's theology, where we offer a bachelor in theology, Christian education, counseling, and missions. And alongside these undergrad programs, we also have the graduate program that we have also worked. All right, so within that area, we are offering right now masters in ministerial leadership.
So they are all coming together.
Yes,
and undergrad.
Yes, they are all coming together. Right now, we are in the process of recruiting students.
Okay.
Yes, we got entrances being administered already. So those are open, and we are expecting students to come, parents to consider sending their children at HIAU.
So currently, admission is open.
Right. Admission is open right now. The entrance is $10 for the undergrad.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and the graduate is $50.
Okay.
Yes, and all of our entrances are designed to be administered digitally. All right, we not using the manual style of entrance. So you come in, we give you the iPad. You work from there, and right after your entrance, you have some sense of what you score.
Okay, we'll talk more about the academic. But let me come to the president. I mean, you just coming obviously new, on the blackboard. You have already existing universities and colleges. I mean, what gonna make you different in your approach to quality education, quality college education or university education?
Okay, thank you very much.
Because when I read your vision statement here, I say a world where no one lives or dies without access to quality education, and we know that quality is very expensive. So what are you going to do with that? More, credit. The credit going to be high or going to be low for most students to have access to quality education, or talk us through that.
Okay, so thank you very much. So we have several distinguishing features about Harvest. The first one that I want to really talk about is our internet, the the e-learning facilities that we're developing for our students to have. And this begins with our entrance, the way we admit them. We have technology that will be our educational forum will be hybrid, meaning we'll have our students learning both, face to face in person and also by internet, via internet, because we want to encourage students from all across the continents that HIU exists to be able to apply and come to attend, HIAU. Another distinguishing feature is the fact that we have instructors that will be teaching from abroad. So we have a list of our instructors, and Dr. Jacob can give you more sense of that. But most of them that are volunteering, I can say from the States, are going to be teaching pro bono. Okay, some of them have retired. They have, some of them have jobs, but they believe in the vision so much to give this access that they're going to volunteer their time and teach pro bono. So we have a whole team, more than 20 professors, of all, mainly the profile is high. Most of them have their doctorate terminal degrees. And so we'll be zooming in. So because we'll be zooming the learning management system we'll be using, we need to have the technology piece.
Yep.
And Spectrum is a company that is now preparing our facilities so we can, teach our students via the internet. So that's a distinguishing feature for us. Also, our scheduling is different. So we're working towards not only the 4-year cycle that you usually use to get your BSc or your BA, but we're also trying to develop a 3-year cycle, including the vacation school, the periods where we do the accelerated teaching for them to cover up, so you can take up to 9 credits during the vacation schools. So you should be able, to graduate in 3 years.
So it's going to be very rigorous.
Yes, for those who opt to do that. So because access really means making it available, making it affordable, and making people able, so you can be working and attend HIU via the internet. You can be in LOFA or NIMBA, and still access HIAU.
Just have quality internet.
Exactly. Have access, have the data, to access our learning platform. Yes. And we have qualified teachers, even here in Liberia. Almost all of our teachers that started the college prep program, they're all master's degree level, some, vying for their doctorate and all of that. So we want to really prepare our students and give them that quality education that would take to, educate them. And then lastly, we have our pillars, okay, which is integrated in all of the curricula. So whenever you come into the Harvard Intercontinental American University, entrepreneurship is the key curricular core that we're offering. So we have entrepreneurship for students from your freshman year all the way to the year you graduate. In fact, it has also been infused into the master's program, because one of the reasons why HIU values entrepreneurship is because, students graduate. I'm from, the University of Liberia. I've been there for 14 years before I was appointed president. One of the things we see is we graduate students, sometimes 2,000, 3,000, and they can't find jobs. But if you have entrepreneurship, education into the curriculum, we teach them how to do a business plan, how to start a business. So when you graduate, you're not only looking for a job, but you can create a job. You can start your own business. So those are the features. And when our students graduate, we want them to be technologists. We want them to be entrepreneurs. We want them to be change agents and whole person. Our motto is, Cura Personalis, which is developing the whole person, building mind, body and spirit. So those are our distinguishing features at HIAU.
Okay. Dr. Jacob, I mean, the main building is yet up. When I say up, it's not yet open. You're going to be starting from the cathedral.
Right.
So what's the target? How many students?
Right now, we are hopeful to recruit about 750 to 1,000 students to start with. Yeah, that's our target.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why we kind of reduce most of our fees. Yes. The credit hour, we reduce it to $15. The entrance, we reduce that to $10. Yes, and the strategy is to bring on more students, because the thing is access to quality education. We don't want anybody to be denied because they don't have the cash. All right, so we're making everything possible to recruit the number of students and to work everything to get them ready for our opening in October.
Okay. Yeah. Or October classes start.
Yes, hopefully. Yeah.
Okay. And is there a particular department where the concentration is currently? So, for example, I know people usually troop at the business, in other departments, but like you said, entrepreneurship, the ICT, internet technology, and all that. Where's the focus, or it's just open?
Well, when you give access, you leave it open for students, because when they come, usually during the admissions process or entrance, they declare their majors. I want to be I want to do economics or business. The focus mainly, of course, we know is theology. We have our pastors ready now to start the master's program. So our focus really is theology, because when you look at our vision and our motto, developing the whole person. So our focus really is not just educating bright minds and students with degrees and making all the grades, but developing and graduating people with character is so important in the country. Because you can make all the A's in the world, but if you do not have that character to match it, it's going to be difficult for you to land anywhere. So character is one of the things we really focus. So we're starting with the focus really is, of course, the theology and all of the other colleges, but mainly infusing entrepreneurship into all of them.
Yep. And making use of technology. Can I sit in my home and just play my courses? Do you have the system now, or I have to come main campus?
It's being put into place right now. It's being developed.
Okay.
As I said, Spectrum, when the building started, they came and did the initial installations, and now we're at the place where they're coming in again to put in all of the infrastructure that needs to do this. So our students should be able to be anywhere and register. Yes, but there will be a major orientation, because the information is very important.
Yeah.
You're planning, you need to have an advisor to guide you. So there will be an opening information, for our students who pass the entrance, so we can school them into it. Then from there, now you can go anywhere once you have your data and register for your courses.
Yeah. And for example, let me just add to that. Right now, for guests to register for the entrance, if you have the link, you can sit right and do your registration.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just talk us through the process.
Okay. So you first you come, you do your deposit.
Okay.
Or you come to the bank, go to the bank, the IB bank, do your deposit, following all the account information that's on the flyer. All right, you do your deposit. So you either do that or you do your payment through the mobile money. All right, when you do that, then you have the link for the entrance. All right, so once you have the link, you just follow the instruction and do all your put in the information. You are set and ready to go for the entrance. Yes.
And when you register for the entrance, where is the entrance?
Entrance is
Go ahead.
The dates.
The entrance runs from July all the way up to August 31st.
Is it a running?
Yes.
It's a running entrance.
Oh, okay.
Running entrance. Yes. Yes.
So you register, you go and set your entrance.
Right.
Is it done on an individual basis? Like when I complete my registration for the entrance, I go and set it.
All right, we
have a pool of students.
Yeah, we have a pool of students.
Okay.
All right, so if we can get a price, maybe 15, 20 persons,
Yes.
40 persons,
Yes.
we allow them to just come and sit together. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about all the basic information, Coast Guard and all that? How do I plan my courses? And what are the kind of students that you want to see at the university? The quality of the students.
Well, we are looking to see students that are willing to learn. That's the first thing. All right, you must be willing to learn, because we know all of us might not be at the same IQ. All right, you might have students who are disadvantaged. So we are open to accepting students who are willing to learn, number one, and who are smart,
Focused,
determined
to learn.
Yes.
And one of the things we've been doing since last year was the college prep program.
Right.
And this is for high school. In fact, we started with 11 all the way to 12th graders. So we're preparing them with the fundamentals, fundamentals of English, algebra, just to prepare them, reading comprehension, writing. So because one of the things I've learned, at tertiary education is most of our students come really not prepared, with the reading skills, the writing skills. So you have your syllabus and you're there trying to catch up with them. But if we have a system in place where we can prepare them through the college preparatory program, it helps. And we have started that. And we've ran 2 cohorts, almost 200 students. And most of them will be attending, attending our university. Right. So one of the ways to prepare the students we're looking for is to minimize the deficiencies through the college prep program. We intend to continue that, even at the university levels. At our level, to prepare students for the university.
Me awaiting graduation as a high school student, can I set the entrance?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
You
can do that.
Yeah. Okay, so you're listening to the Super Morning Show this morning. We have our guest from the Harvest Intercontinental American University, Madam Mamawa Freeman Moore, the president, and also Dr. Jacob Mimpo Koya, the academic director. They're here to talk about that. Say October classes start. With or without the targeted number of students? it's a hard one, right?
Yeah. We are hopeful to recruiting that number, but just in case we don't, we fall short of that, we're still open. Okay. We are determined to open.
Okay.
Yeah.
And but are students coming forward to take the entrance?
Yes, students are coming. We started giving entrance since the 8th of August. July, and it's running up to the 31st of August. Students coming.
Okay. So we've given it up to 60 students so far.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's talk the environment, the learning environment. I mean, at the new place in Chugbo, how is it? Is it conducive?
Oh yes. It's conducive, very conducive. It's by the time it's finished, it will be the state of the art because we plan to have our science laboratories equipped. We plan to have our computer labs equipped. We plan to have a library that is going to be, easily accessible, via internet. And the classrooms that are there, they're, large enough to accommodate at least 50 students. Wow. And we'll have the theater style learning where all of our teaching, because the in-services we're going to have to prepare our teachers, you need to be able to use the digital platform to teach. So they'll have projectors there that when we don't have any blackboards, we have projectors that the teachers will pre-plan their lessons, put it on their laptops, and then teach from there. And it's also going to be interactive in that we're going to Zoom in instructors, like I said earlier, from the States that will be interacting with them. And we're going to have cameras in the classrooms, in the building, where those people can be Zooming and they can look at the students, and then the students can interact with them. So it's going to be a very conducive learning environment.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, teachers or lecturers in Monrovia, almost they lecture the same universities. Yeah. You see one lecturing at Cottington University will obviously be lecturing at the Methodist University or the MU. Are you going to be different?
Yes, we are looking forward to being different. And well, like you just mentioned, most of the teachers are kind of what we call moonlighting here, there, yonder. Yeah, so when we hire our teacher, if you are a full-time instructor, we won't have you doing that. All right. Besides, I want to bring in the qualified, experienced teacher. All right. So we're not just grabbing just anybody.
And to do that, I was speaking with the executive director of the National Commission on Higher Education yesterday. He said there is this credential audit that's about to start. Yeah. Okay. So have you put in place mechanism to detect the kind of lecturers you're recruiting?
Yeah.
Yes, we are doing everything. So if you do apply to teach, we want to evaluate your document. Okay. All right. So even right now, those who we have shortlisted, we'll begin calling them. So if you say, for example, you got a terminal degree, we want to see your transcript. We want to go on the website, maybe call the institution, find out whether you really passed through those walls. Yes. All right. And so we're not just grabbing, get somebody say, well, just come and teach because you are XYZ. No.
Okay. Yeah. Just before we take calls, you can just remind us about the programs. And the credit hour and all that.
All right. Like I said, the undergraduate program, we have $10 for the entrance. The credit hour is $15 per credit hour, right? For the graduate program, we have $50 for the entrance and $72 for per credit. All right. So the registration is in progress right now. We are administering entrance, so students are free to submit their applications. And besides that, we are also having this Friday, we're having what we call high school jamboree, where we're encouraging all the high schools from around the country, especially the Monrovia, to come at the cathedral to be a part of that program. All right? Yes.
Okay. Is that all the basic information?
Yes, and like I said, registration is ongoing right now. All right. The entrance again is $10. We have $50 for the graduate program, and we have $10 for the undergraduate program. All right. We have the 5 blessed colleges. So whatever you want to study, you can come and just let us know. What's your discipline, and we'll obviously help you through.
Yeah, I know you have. Yeah. I know you have from now to October.
Right.
To begin classes. Do you have the specific date in October?
It'll be sometime mid-October.
Mid-October.
Yes, because we're finishing up. So yes, mid-October.
Okay. So do you have all the staff you need to begin?
We are in the process of recruiting right now. Yes, we are in the process of recruiting.
So the expectation is you will complete recruitment before October.
Yes.
May October for classes.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Let's take calls. Call us on 0770581886. 0770581886. Let's hear from this person. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. Yeah.
This is Dr. Thomas Polikamantila Jinoquas from Batala City, Bone County.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me say good morning to the student guests. And now, let me ask Dr. Jacob. He did talk about the issue of starting a new university. So they are now starting expensive. He said where the entrance fee is $10 for undergraduate. The credit hour is $15 for now, as we said for now. So is there any, or are there any plans that if time goes by, maybe you don't have students for now, you are trying to recruit students? Maybe you can raise your credit hour to $50, $100, or what? Going to us for now. So what is strategy? And you are talking about giving back the society and quality education. That's my question. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Call us on 0770581886. 7705818886. Let's hear from this person. Morning.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning. What's your name?
My name is Johnson. And I call you from the Problem Belt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to know what criteria needed for me to join the university.
The criteria to join as what?
Oh, I want to do a criminal justice. So what are some of the documents I will present to be a student?
Okay, to be a student, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, you have to take the entrance. Okay. Thank you very much. Good morning. Please leave from the radio. Okay, call us on 0770581886. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm very, very impressed by what our panelists are discussing. But my concern is what is their future plan? Because around here we see a lot of schools calling themselves universities, and they lack basic facilities. And as they go through as they were discussing with you, I heard nothing about future plan there. What will be the future site of this university? Are we all going to be clustered here in one little building, calling ourselves universities? Or do they have a plan for future for this university?
Okay.
They find university like Liberia that is having like something like 100 acres of land or 50 acres of land, and these people travel abroad. They see the kind of universities in other countries, but when we come here, we do mushroom university.
Okay. Thank you very much. That's a good point.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, studio.
Yeah.
I'm Tano M. Foster calling from District 2.
Yeah.
I want to commend the studio guests there. And first of all, let me tell them thank you so much for bringing such an idea into Liberia education system. The problem, the question I want to ask is what if a teacher want to teach? Because you're talking about qualified teacher, you know, check behind them. Because some guys are trying to fake document and all that kind of stuff. And now they can pollute the university. In terms of quality education, Well, my first question had to do with scholarship. And then it was an open scholarship because of your first time.
Okay. If they do accept scholarship, right?
Yes, for organization or any other institution, or the institution itself, or the church organization itself.
Okay. Yeah.
That's what to do with why if the student drop from another university as a bachelor degree academic and want to enter your college.
Okay.
And okay. Let's say 4 years or 3 years and want to complete the PSC in the HRE.
Okay. That kind of transfer thing, right?
Yeah. What do you do with them? What your position? Would you get it that year and graduate, or you start from square one?
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Let's hear from this person. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Morning. Go ahead.
I have people calling from one country or trying to still get this morning, but I want to ask a question about their college or the university because we have 15 political subdivision and the mission statement is leaving no one behind in terms of quality education. Is there any process of decentralization of the university in 15 countries of Nigeria? If so, how soon? Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Family.
Yes, what's the name?
Yeah, my name is Abati. I call for Soul Clinic.
Yeah, let's hear you, sir.
Yeah, Chief, I'll get to concern. It is welcoming the new university, Harvard International Content University. But I have two questions. Right now, it is a new established university, yes. But can the university accept transfer for another university, create a university in Nigeria? One. Two, if the university itself has scholarship that maybe a GPA scholarship that students or people that are enrolling can take advantage of. That's my two concerns, sir.
Okay. We can take 2 more calls and go back to our guests. Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, go ahead. What's the name?
My name is Lucy Akwe from Brazil.
Yeah, let's hear you, ma'am.
Yeah, I want to say thank you to the studio guests. Well, I want to ask you one question. So, we got university and colleges in Labrador and there are plenty. And all of them following that pattern. That is, all as the instructor, they love taking money from students or grades. So I want to know whether they want to university or the different patterns.
Okay, that's great. Thank you very much. Good morning.
Good morning, how you doing?
I'm fine. What's the name?
And Emmanuel Stewart calling from Buchanan.
From Buchanan?
From Buchanan, from County.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's hear you.
Okay, I want to say thank you to your studio guests, and also I want to ask a question. Ask one of the courses that they are offering. Are they offering engineering courses? And also they have a own study, or they will establish all over the countries where we are in Brazil. Will they have a branch here also that those are interested in the university to attend, or only in Monrninig country?
Okay. Thank you very much. They will respond to you. So you listen to all of the concerns. Just before after you answer them or respond to them, also if there are opportunities for your students, study programs, exchange programs with partnered. Do you have partner university in the United States as well?
Yes.
So you can just respond to all.
Yeah, I will start and then I'll let so I will start with your question. Yes, we're in partnership with Oral Roberts University in Oklahoma, USA. And the partnership is very rich. Our presiding bishop, Dr. Darlington Johnson, signed this MOU with Oral Roberts University. So we use similar curricula. We have right now there's a virtual courses. There are virtual courses that they will be offering in 30 programs once the university starts to integrate it with the programs we're offering. We're also going to have exchange programs where when the student reaches in their senior year, we can have the student exchange programs, not only this for students, but also for faculty exchange. So yes, indeed, we have partnership with Oral Roberts University. And then I will go to the next concern that we have plans to decentralize. One of our executive governance plans mainly is the land in Carisburg. So there are plans for our future campus. Once this one is established and settled, we have plans to build a bigger campus in the Carisburg area. As for other counties, it's still in the plan. We're new. We're just starting to build this first campus. So the next plan for decentralization will really be in the Carisburg area. So we have acres of land there. Transfer students, I will let Dr. Jacob talk to that. But before then, the unique thing about HIU is we're starting with the freshman class.
Right.
And it's intentional. The reason why we're doing that is because when you're starting an educational system anew, it's good to let it grow with the system. I've started schools in the U.S. before, and I know that it's so easy. You mold the students, you're able to train them with your vision. You're able to do a lot of things. You're able to train their teachers, you allow for professional development, both at the collegiate level and at the professional level. So we're starting with the freshman class, year 1. And then the following year, that freshman class becomes a sophomore class. Then we take in the sophomores. So as far as accepting transfer students, we are not going to be doing it in the first 2 years. We won't be accepting freshman students in the first year because we're starting with the freshman class. So I will leave the other questions for Dr. Jacob.
Mm-hmm. All right, thank you, Madam President. One of the callers asked about our program, what we'll be offering. I just want to get touched that. All right. Like I mentioned earlier when we started, we have courses in accounting, entrepreneurship, English, music, French, social work, criminal justice, peace building, and conflict resolution, international relations and diplomacy. We have journalism. So those are some of the courses, the programs we are offering. We have under education, we have early childhood education, primary education, secondary education. All right. Under science and tech, science, tech, and allied health, we have biology, we have information technology, environmental science, civil engineering, electrical engineering, nursing, medical laboratory, health administration, and public health. And under theology, the College of Theology, we offering degrees in theology, Christian education, counseling, and missions. All right, so those are some of the areas we are offering degrees. All right. Now, another scholar asks whether our school will be different when it comes to money for grades. All right, I know those are issues that we find in universities. Some some students do that, or some teachers do that. All right, we'll obviously try by all means to discourage that. Okay, yeah, we'll discourage that. All right, yeah.
Okay, can you take a student with AA degree from another university?
All right, students with AA degree from another university, like you heard the president mention already, we are starting with the very first freshman year. So we'll not take students until after the first 2 years.
Yes.
All right. So when we're in our third year, then we can start considering transfer students.
Okay.
Yeah. But for now, we want to start off with just the.
Okay. Okay. So I think we'll end there.
All right. Just before we end, let me mention this. Somebody asked about what document do I need to bring in order to be to enroll. All right, and we said number one, you need to sit the entrance and pass. When you pass the entrance, you need to come with letters of recommendations, your transcript from your high school, You need to come, sit and interview and pass that interview. All right. WIAC certificate documents as well.
Yes.
And lastly, somebody asked about scholarship. All right, we will have scholarship available, but again, we have it what we call the honors scholarship. When you come, if a student has a good IQ, maybe come up with on a scale of 4.0. If the student come up with 3.5, obviously that student stand ready to benefit.
Okay.
All right, and that student in the future, they could be part of our student exchange program with Oral Roberts University.
Okay.
Yes, so that's something that's available. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you.
Well, Dr. Jacob and Madam Mamawa Freeman-Moore, the president and academic director of the Harvest Intercontinental American University, they've been my guest on the Super Morning Show.